Hi everyone, this is my Dell Inspiron 3000. Now it has an annoying problem where the Wi-Fi stops working. No matter what OS is installed on it, from Windows to Ubuntu, it just randomly stops working. It could boot without working Wi-Fi, or after a certain amount of time, it just stops working. It's been like this since new, and I'm assuming it's a factory defect, as the Wi-Fi card is actually the defective component. Now before you ask why it wasn't returned when it was first discovered, that's because the previous owner was a little too lazy to return it and just gave it to me after they couldn't be bothered with the fault after I believe it was like a year or two. Now let's begin. So it's not a bad laptop, it's just I'm annoyed with the Wi-Fi card fault. Besides that, it would be a pretty decent, like, what do you call it, Linux laptop. It would be terrible on Windows because Windows is way too demanding on it. It's AMD A6 7th gen, I don't know the CPU in it. And it does have an annoying fault where the Wi-Fi card randomly cuts off and it just stops working and you have to reboot it. I initially thought it was a driver issue through Linux. So when I installed Windows, Windows 10, it did the same thing. As soon as I log in, start using it, it'll be fine. But if I leave it for like a minute or two, it'll just die. I initially thought it was my router, but it's actually the Wi-Fi card itself. So I'm assuming it's just, a crappy Wi-Fi card, a faulty Wi-Fi card, a defective Wi-Fi card, because it's been happening since the purchase of this laptop. And the original owner of this laptop was kind of lazy in getting it fixed or returning it. I kept telling him to return it because, the Wi-Fi is not working, but they just didn't listen. So I ended up buying this replacement. It's an Intel model 9560NGW. It was just cheap. I got it for like 20 bucks off M-Wave, I think. It was like refurbished stock. Hopefully this works. If not, I'm just gonna throw this in the bin. Both of it, this and the laptop. I haven't taken this laptop apart before, I think. But it should be fine. It's pretty dusty. What I'm going to do is I'm going to remove just these screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 screws. And I will use my trusty Chinese screwdriver. So I notice, wait, hold on. This one's small, so that screw is tiny. I'm going to keep you somewhere else. Oh, does this come out? Oh, yep, this comes out. This slot is for an optical drive. I've looked it up. You can actually fit your own optical drive into it, but you have to get the cable and all that stuff for it. I'm going to use my fingernails. I think clips are now holding it in. There we go. A lot of dust came out. Maybe I need to take these screws out. Looks like I need to undo these screws as well. Yep. I almost forgot to do this, but once once you remove all the screws, the next screws you have to undo is underneath the keyboard itself. So get like a little bloody flat head screwdriver maybe and try to get them out. There's like little bloody gaps here, here, and I think somewhere here. Don't want you make it this so annoying. There you go. Now remove this screw. Remove this cable. The keyboard's gone. And I think this screw needs. Can't take that out. Any more other screws? Nope. Now I'll close the screen. And I think the back should now come off. And yeah, there you go. Put that somewhere safe. Don't know what this cable's for. Plug that back in. Let's see, I didn't 4 gig here, and I think this is also, it has 8 gig of RAM. Wi-Fi cards right here. Alright, that screw is gone. I'll put this somewhere safe here. Pull this out like gentle. Now. Do a little wiggle. Now let me see. Does it? Intel. Alright. Let's put in the new one. I really hope it's not the same model. Well, if it's the same model and it works, it should be fine. Intel dual band wireless AC 3165 model 3165 NGW. What's this model number? 9560. Ooh, a high number. Alright, the cables are fine. Like they match in positions and stuff. So what I'm going to do is just gently use my fingernail to pop up that one, and then I'll plug it in. I'm doing the AUX first. Alright, you should hear a click. Now next one. Now again you should hear a click. I didn't, so yep, it's not on properly. That's good. Now slide it in here. Oh no, it's different. Oh, don't tell me the form factor is different. Yep. Form factor is different, boys. Damn. So close. Yeah, I'm gonna find a cheap replacement. Fuck, I was on a roll. So I ended up on eBay and I bought the Intel Wireless AC 8265 in the correct form factor. So don't copy my mistake and take out the card you're replacing so you can get an idea of how it should look. It cost me about $7.50 and it was delivered straight to my house in the same night. On, don't even need a lot. I also ended up replacing the thermal paste on the CPU. Why? Because I thought might as well since I have it already opened. And good thing too, because it was really crusty. The thermal paste. It was essentially crumbling to dust. That should be enough. Half a P, I guess, because the die is that small. Next is to put this down. I don't know why I moved it, so... Alright, so... let's do this evenly, so I'll do one first. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now it's in nice and even. Now let's put this baby back on. These two screws go in here. Anyway, done. Alright, now it's time to put it back together again. So what I'm probably going to do with the old ones is keep them somewhere safe. Well, technically I'm going to chuck away the original one. I'll keep the second one. The one with just an E key. I'll keep that somewhere safe. But however, for the original, I'll probably chuck that away. If this one starts working. If this one works, I mean, not starts working. Bit dirty. So we'll be to put it in bottom section of the keyboard first, and now make sure it clips down over here. All right, that's good. This computer needs a proper wipe down. Yeah, it does. Look how filthy it is. Now, see if the batteries fits in. Yeah, that's fine. It's booting. Everything looks fine. Oh. Yep, there you go. Thought so. But I am gonna, looks like, have to format this thing again. No, Wi-Fi is not there. Oh, wait, yes it is, right here. Alright, cool, it's connected. If it loads up like Google and YouTube. Loading up a video of mine. What's up, guys? So my brother ended up... I was kind of worried about getting attacked by monkeys, but July, it's years ago. Yeah, that's a bridge. It's pretty choppy, but I think that's because it's slowed down because of all those tabs and stuff and old data. Yeah, let's put you on 480p. Unless the video is actually choppy, like I took a lot of. Oh wait a minute, I'm gonna fast forward this. Oh yeah, well, it was the actual thing. It looks choppy on the recording, but like from the camera, but in person it's. Now the next test is to see if I can leave this laptop alone, let's say for like 20 minutes, and then come back to and see. Remain connected to the Wi-Fi. 15 minutes? No, it's been about 20 minutes. Let's see if it still works. Where is the mouse? Alright, let's click on the. Alright, sweet, that worked. Let's go to videos. Yeah, it still works. Let's click here. Yeah, it works fine. What I'm going to do is I'm going to continue doing tests on it. It's funny. We had this laptop for like how many years now? And now we finally got it to work by just putting in a, let's see, $7.50 to repair. I'm so glad I got this fixed. The only annoying thing is that the charge on this damn thing doesn't work.
So, it turns out the charging port on the laptop was faulty, and it wasn't the charging cable at all. The power adapter, I should say. So I ended up changing over the cable, and now it works as normal. Feels like a normal working laptop.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to pack this up, probably leave the laptop on overnight, and see tomorrow morning if it still be able to connect to Wi-Fi, still be able to browse the web and stuff.
But there you go. Factory defect is repaired, and all it took was a $7.50 part. I was also able to finally nip that non-charging problem right in its little butt. Now, the charging cable cost me about $9, and it was literally a plug-and-play swap, no soldering required. The only tool I used was my Chinese screwdriver. Now, this video is a great way to show and help people who may be in a similar predicament but can't really afford to get a new laptop, such as a university student. This probably can affect anyone. It's not really just limited to this brand or model of laptop. You could also be a type of person who just gets gifted faulty, defective technology, and it's up to you to repair it. Either to keep it, give it a second life, again, or to sell it off. Or you could just be a person who just can't be bothered buying a new laptop because the one you have now is pretty good, decent specs and stuff. It's just one little annoying little fault. Like, why spend a significant amount of money where you could just spend less than $10 and you could just continue using it? You don't have to set up a new laptop. Now you're wondering what I'm going to use this laptop for. I have two uses for this laptop. One, it's for traveling. Something I might need, for casual browsing of the interwebs, watching YouTube videos, stuff like that. And the second use is for programming and tinkering with Raspberry Pis and Arduinos. I would like to keep a laptop just dedicated for that type of stuff and just keep it away from my main computer and laptop. Now, thanks for watching. I know it's been a while since I uploaded a video. I've just been busy with family and work. Now, I've got some structure where I can dedicate some time into my hobbies, like, for example, YouTube. So, there's more videos coming up. I've got 2 in the pipeline right now. So please leave a like, comment down below, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. Doodle-doo!